and them that had gotten the victory over the beast. Giving all praise to Yahweh Shem Shai B'Shem Kakodash. Anyway, this is Revelation chapter 15. I'm going to read the first couple of verses. I may read more. And for you out there in Great Millstone that been in this thing for over 10 years, well, I would say the last 5 years, the last 2 years, the last 10 years, the last almost 15 years, you really don't even have to watch this video, because you know this. You know these, you know all the breakdowns, the interpretations of Revelation, Daniel, the various prophetic books. So you really don't even have to watch this. Whether you watch it or not is up to you. This is really a cry out to these other camps that don't understand this prophecy that is coming to pass right before our eyes. And I can't even speak on it because they will most likely, strike me for it. So you know what I'm talking about. What I've noticed is among Jake, I'm not talking about, well, let me start with Esau. Esau ain't having it. Esau ain't having it. They're not dealing with any, the biggest obstacle to the beast is Esau. Whether Esau knows that this is the MO, you know what I want to say, or whether they just ain't feeling it because they feel that they're free. Esau, when you go to France, when you go to Germany, when you go to other European countries around the world. Oh, in Afghanistan, I noticed with this whole ordeal with Afghanistan, not one Taliban member or Afghan person is wearing a mask. So what's that all about? But now let me talk to these knuckleheaded, boneheaded, two-third Negroes that come against, and they're really coming against Jake. You got Jake coming up against Jake. You have one side of Jake pushing the thing, and a certain segment of Jake, a large segment of Jake, is something they can't explain why they don't want to take it, but they don't want to take it. So you got clowns like Roland Martin, that big head, bucket head nigga. He got mad at he did a whole rant on Busta Rhymes, because Busta Rhymes, all praises to blessings to Busta Rhymes, blessings to Layla Ali, blessings to any of you that didn't take that thing. Oh my goodness. Now I'm looking at the video, and this is the spirit. I'm looking at this video. I mean, I'm doing this video, and all of a sudden what pops up is Apostle Ramlav's page, and look at the name, The Beast. And that's what the subject is on, The Beast. So that's the spirit. That's the spirit. Anyway, let me see where I'm going to go with this. It says, let me just read this. It says, and at the end of the day, this is all about receiving and having victory over the beast. And how do you have victory over the beast? You don't take a big gigantic sword and stab him in the heart. You have to resist him by not taking his thing. Now, we done went through all kind of scriptures, man. If you go to all the GMS videos, the 1,000,001 GMS videos that have been putting up by myself and others, like-minded individuals, like-minded men, we pretty much explain the whole book. because the main part of the book is the prophecies, because this is the thing that people don't understand. Now, you can read Psalms and understand it. You don't need nobody to really break down Psalms to you, or Proverbs, or even Ecclesiastes. Sometimes there's double meanings to it, but if you read Psalms, like the 23rd Psalm, it's self-explanatory. It's basically David talking about him being protected by the Most High. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Rakakwadash. Anyway, after I do this video, I would like to, I'm immediately going to go to the video that Apostle Orion Lob. So the name of this video is "And Them That Had Gotten the Victory Over the Beast." The Apostle Orion Lob video is just entitled "The Beast." So like I said, I'm pretty sure he's going to hit the same, pretty much the same precepts that I'm going to hit. Anyway, this is what I did. Oh, let me read this again. First verse. "And I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, for in them is filled up the wrath of the Most High." The wrath against who? The wrath against unbelieving Israelites, sellouts among Israel, the other nations, and mainly the beast system, which the platform of the beast system is right over here in America, which is Babylon the Great. This is definitely Babylon the Great. Anyway, it says, "And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast." So how do we get victory over the beast? Not by using spiritual power to destroy the beast. Not by tying a explosive around his neck and running. Not by sticking a sword in his heart, like some fantasy movie. The way we get victory over the beast is by resisting the beast. And we know what to resist. This thing that they're pushing out, there's a number of us that will definitely resist it. The ones of you that are getting weak saying, "Well, I'm going to lose my job. You know, I got a good job." Well, guess what? Go ahead and take it, and go ahead and accept the wrath of the Most High. In the first, let me go to the word wrath. And this is the time where you're supposed to be on fire about this truth. You're supposed to constantly put up videos. And this subject that I'm speaking on, you got to keep speaking on it. And this is good. These subjects are good. It said, and if it's good, you want to keep getting it. And you want to keep getting these inside jokes. You want to keep getting these breakdowns, these understandings. And you want to forget about Jake that's outside of it coming against it. You know, the so-called black conscious community, they're dead. They're in a chaotic situation, and they're dead. Anyway, the word here is wrath.
Strong's G 2372. Thumas,
which means passion, anger, heat, anger, forthwith, boiling up and soon subsiding again. Glow, adore the wine of passion, inflaming wine, which either drives the drinker mad or kills him with its strength. So the Most High is going to show his full anger upon you. The unbelieving Jakes, Esau, mainly Esau, but you're going to die the death of Esau. Why would you want to die the death of Esau? Why would you want to get punished right along with the devil? And the first verse is going to take place when the MO has to take place. This thing that we've been talking about for years here at GMS is finally here. It's finally here. There's a story out of the Pentagon where they're planning on putting charagmas in you to detect whether you have that thing. So it's here. It's here. It's not going to be no 10 years from now we got to worry about it. It's here. That's why people are talking about, bro, I'm going to lose my job. Oh, this, that, and the third. It's here. So at the end of the day, either you're going to take it or you're not going to take it. If you take it, you are going to be destroyed. You cannot pull it out like Priest Sabak said, which he's clearly going off. And the Most High blinded his eyes to this. You can't say, because now he kind of sees it, but his thing is, well, I can take a tweezers and pull it out. That's madness. That's stupidity, man. And you other major camps that are teaching contrary to what we're teaching, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not dealing with you, point blank, period. And he's going to break your thing up. And he's going to cause a lot of the sincere ones, because I believe that there's sincere men among IUIC, among ISUPK, and other camps. That's either y'all going to repent, or the ones of you that are sincere and you have been given the Most High seal upon your forehead, you're going to come out of that. You ain't going to have no choice, because the Spirit is going to work with you. Anyway, it says, second verse, and I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and that's the destruction. That's up us on top of the destruction, looking down at the destruction, pursuant to Psalm 91, which is one of my favorite chapters, and that pretty much goes hand in hand with Revelation 18, which is another one of my favorite chapters. I love those chapters because that's the final credits. You know, that's the end game, and the new kingdom arising out of Esau's ashes. New Jerusalem coming down from heaven is talking to us about the elect, them that got the victory over the beast, coming back down after the smoke is cleared, and we're gonna go to a number of places. We're gonna go to Europe to gather up slaves, Edomites. We're gonna go to South America. We're gonna go all over the place, and we're gonna totally. It's going to be a fulfillment of Isaiah 2 verse 2. We're going to teach them of our ways. We're going to teach them the laws, statutes, and commandments. And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that gotten the victory over the beast. Those are the elect. Those are the ones that have been sealed. And over his image. So we know who the beast is. And his image is his system, which is based upon the pagan Roman system. And over his mark. Now, when you look that word mark up, the word actually means, the word is charagma, which actually means something engraven. Like you take a stone, and I said this in the past couple of weeks, you take a stone, like a tombstone, and what do? You engrave the name of the person that died. George W. Smith, father, son, husband, blah, blah, blah. Well, this right here, graven, is going to be graven into your right hand or into your forehead. It's something that's going to be put in. And you major camps that aren't teaching this, the Most High is going to do something to you. He's going to break those major camps up. And I see a lot of these guys trying to get with GMS. Some will be a part of it, some won't, some will go on their own. So they would eventually say that GMS has the full truth. Hell, Sarnett is saying it, that clown. And over the number of his name, and is based upon a digital system, which starts with what we're going through right now, what we're experiencing right now. stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of the Most High. And they sang the song of Moses, the servant of the Most High, and the song of the Lamb, saying, great and marvelous are thy works. And we're going to say that. We're going to praise our Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, for delivering us. For finally, the scriptures say, he that endureth to the end. Anybody that takes that thing, you haven't endured to the end, and you will be destroyed. It says, thy works, Lord power almighty, just and true are thy ways, thou King of saints. The saints are Israelites, national Israelites. According to the flesh. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to read the rest of this, because I wanted to go to the commentary, and I might still do that. I normally go to like a Bible Hub commentary, and I went through it, and they don't know, these Christians, these so-called Christian scholars, they are clueless, man. If you ever run into a so-called Christian a scholar, just go into the prophecies. Just go into the prophecies. Now, some of these Edomite Christian scholars do believe that the Babylon is America. They do believe and know that the beast is the NATO and the EU. Some of them do know that. Some of them know that. But most of them don't. And some of them know it, but say that it's something else. Because they're scared. They're scared to admit that Babylon the Great is America and the beast is NATO and the EU, meaning the European system, which part of that system is the UN. And by the way, the UN is going to be destroyed anyway because it's in Babylon. 4th verse, who shall not fear thee, O Lord, and glorify thy name, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. For thou only art holy, for all nations shall come and worship before thee. Going back to Isaiah 2 verse 2. For thy judgments are made manifest. The Lord's judgments being made manifest is when the missiles hit, is when the war in heaven commences. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon and his angels. The dragon, another name for the beast, interchangeable. The word beast and dragon is interchangeable. And that there was no place found in heaven. That the Lord, Michael, and the angels, when they come down, they're coming down in what Esau calls ships or UFOs or UAPs. They're coming back to do some major damage to the system. And while they're doing major damage to the system, the missiles are going to do the rest. And all the missiles are going to be focused on Babylon the Great. So this place is going to go up in smoke. It says, 5th verse, and after that I looked, and behold, the temple of the tabernacle of the testimony in heaven was open, and the 7 angels came out of the temple, having the 7 plagues, clothed in pure and white linen, and having their breasts girded with golden girdles. And one of the 4 beasts gave unto the 7 angels 7 golden vials full of the wrath of the Most High, the perfect anger of the Most High, who liveth forever and ever. And the temple was filled with smoke from the glory of the Most High and from his power, and no man was able to enter into the temple, slip of the tongue, till the 7 plagues of the 7 angels were fulfilled. So the temple is synonymous with the kingdom in heaven, which is going to be the kingdom on earth. Revelation 21 speaks about the Lord shall dwell with men. Anyway, with that, I said I wasn't going to make this long. I'm going to say shalom.